Good morning, my loves. Hello there, governor. How you doing today? Thing is, after my edibles trip last week, whenever that was, last year, last week, last decade, time's irrelevant. Time doesn't exist for me anymore. When that happened, I actually realized that from a higher perspective and a higher plane of existence, I was literally being possessed, demonically possessed by my boyfriend's ex-girlfriend, who kept channeling through me in the craziest of ways, and I didn't realize what was happening. So one day, I was just like, what the actual fuck is happening to me? There it is. And I didn't understand that what was happening was literal demonic possession. No idea. I had no idea. I was just literally like, why am I so angry? Why do I hate this guy? Like, he's like the nicest thing in the entire world to me. And why am I calling him names and calling him out of his name? Like, he's a king. I respect him as God. I hate the idea of ever seeing my man as anything less. And so I couldn't understand, like, what was happening. I was so mad at him. I was calling him like every name in the book. Well, hi, but like overall in general in the like last couple weeks. And while high, I was actually feeling really good. I was getting all this clarity. I was like checking out mentally from the 3D physical world, and I was just very much up in the clouds, singing all day and coloring and just doing really cool, awesome stuff, journaling, stuff like that. And so when I was out of my body, like high, like hovering above my body, I could realize, like, oh my shit balls, there is a whole bunch of negative energy surrounding me, and I had no idea about it. Like, I didn't know what was happening. And so today I want to talk about this weird feeling that twin flames get when you're in union, and you can feel like the old is dying off, but the new hasn't come in like fully yet. Like, you're in union, but not really. You're in union, but it's like it's there's potential, but then like you guys hate each other and shit. And I'm really wanting to talk about this today, baby, because honestly, I think it's a straight up demonic possession. Okay? Now, as a psychic medium, psychic extra large, I definitely feel like telling you this is a very sincere problem a lot of twin flames have, because you have an incredibly big life purpose. Like, the kind of shit that it's going to affect millions of people. Now, that's just the direct effect of what twin flames are meant to do. You're meant to lead people, like thousands and thousands of people. Now, when you have all this negative energy sent your way, there's this overwhelming feeling like, I'm not going to be able to do my mission. I'm not going to be able to do my life purpose. We're not going to have kids. We're not going to move in. We're not going to do this. And that is stemming. And I'm convinced that stems from, hold on, let me boot that guy. That stems from demonic possession. I really honestly think so. Last night, I was on video call with Marcos, and I was like, okay, I don't want this anymore. I just want to break up. I'm done. I don't care. Leave me alone. I don't like it. And he was just like, babe, we're not breaking up, so fucking cool it. And I was like, no, we really are. We really are, though, because I hate you. And I don't know. I couldn't believe what was coming out of my mouth. I was like, no, I genuinely fucking hate you. Leave me alone forever. We're breaking up. We're done. And it was like, girl, the way I was like, I don't like this. I don't like you. I don't want commitment. I don't want this. And that is literally not how I feel at all. That's why I spend 24 hours a day with my man, and we hang out constantly, and I'm the love of his life. He's the love of my life. That's not how I feel. So I started to like really deduce down that, oh my God, this isn't me. I'm an open channel. I'm a channeler. I'm a vessel for God, but I can also be, as an open channel, an open vessel, a channeler for dark forces as well. Why is that not possible? See, this is the real talk, baby. This is what we need to really talk about as psychics. Yes, you can be a channel for an open door for God and higher forces and angelic forces and whatnot. But also, you still, as a psychic, you could also be opening yourself up to the negative influence of exes from the past. And oh my fucking God, if these women are not fucking pissed, I'm talking terribly, terribly terrified. The amount of texts my man gets in a week from exes is berserk. It's insane in the membrane. And I was like, I got to do something about this, girl. I gotta leave him to his own devices. I got to have him go handle these girls and like talk to them and be like, hey, listen, I'm in a new thing now. I'm in a new thing. You do you over there. I'm gonna do me over here. You weren't good enough then. You're still not good enough now. So I broke up with him last night. I say broke up with him, but come on, for real. Anyway, I broke up with him, and he's like, I'm gonna call you back in 20 minutes. We're gonna sort this out. Whatever. So 20 minutes comes, he calls, he texts, he blows up my phone, and I'm like, deny, decline, constantly. Because I still was not in the mood. I was like, dude, I don't like you. I fucking hate your guts right now. Does not like me. I don't know why. He was just breathing wrong. Okay, he was just breathing. That's why I hated him. This is when I'm like, okay, this is not me, Jenna. This is not me. Because Jenna, the real one, the official queen, the fucking goddess that runs this shit, this is not me. Because I would never self-sabotage the love of my life, the man I've been dreaming about for 14 years straight. Listen, the real me would never. The real me has been investing so much time, energy, and commitment into my twin flame journey, my twin flame love, my man, my clients, my channel, my everything, my beauty, my looks, my money, my higher self has been giving so much positivity and speaking life over every aspect of my life that when this train wreck of an ex comes through and she wants to channel through me, she goes berserk and tries to like destroy everything using my mouth, but her thoughts. And this is what we really need to talk about as psychics. Demonic possession does not necessarily mean that it's like demons from the underworld or some shit. It can literally be that you put on the consciousness of someone else. It's literally like you're starting to look through the eyes of another woman, and it's not you. And you're like, wait, what? Though everything's the same, you sound the same, your hair is the same, you maybe wear the same things. Although you start hating things like about your clothes. Like say you have a favorite shirt, and all of a sudden you put that shirt on, and it's like you tell yourself you're hideous, you're fat, you're ugly, you should never have a man, like all this stuff with one shirt. Why would that happen? These are things people, especially new psychics, especially baby witches, okay? This is something you guys need to realize when you get into twin flame union. This shit happens. Demonic possession. The exes demons, bro. The exes demons. They're not yours. You don't work with demons. You are the light. You don't work with demons. So I started channeling like I was my boyfriend's ex-girlfriend, and I was like, wait, whoa, hold on. This bitch is about to train wreck everything. This witch will destroy my life if I let her. So I went upstairs, I laid down, and I meditated, and I did some cord cutting, and I did some return to sender. Oh, girl, I did return to sender. And when I tell you, it immediately changed things. I started hearing my man telepathically tell this bitch to rot. I heard him say, not those words specifically, but I heard, You'll never have her again. You're never going to touch her again. I will never want to be with you. She's mine and mine only, and that's it. She's the one I want. And I kept hearing my name repeated over and over and over. And it was as if I was being summoned by my man telepathically. Like he kept saying, Jenna, I want Jenna. And I kept hearing this in my head. And dude, if it did not trigger the shite out of whatever was inside of me, I'm telling you, because the real me, the real Jenna, the real higher self that was being summoned is pure light. So my light irritates my demons. This is when you have to realize that consciousness, guys, it's like a brain avatar that you put on for the day. Put on the mind of Christ consciousness, and you will have a better life because it's you, your higher self. Your higher self making the rules. What do you like? What are your preferences? What are your goals, your hopes, ambitions, right? But when you put on the consciousness of another person who is invading your fucking aerial space, bruh, invading like fucking vultures up here, huh? Yeah. You channel them and you look like a fucking banshee idiot. You start doing stupid shit. You start saying, I'm fat and ugly. He would never like me. Yeah, because his ex wants him back, baby. Of course she's going to channel through you. Oh my God, you're so ugly. You're so fat. Like you would ever want you. Ew, Jenna, no, ew, gross. Bitch, back off. My man watched my stretch marks. My man wants to lick me up and down, honey. I don't know you. I do not know you. Get the fuck out of my energy. So I did return to sender. And as soon as I did, I could hear telepathically my man loving me again and summoning me and saying, Jenna, I want you, Jenna. And it was like night and day difference. Girl, night and day. I woke up a totally different woman. I woke up today like more laser focused on my purpose, more driven to do this work. Like I already loved the work I was doing. I love the work I'm doing. But now understanding what kind of people I'm about to help, girl, if that did not make me want to get up out of bed, have my feet hit the floor and go all balls to the wall, 100%, I know what I'm here to do. And the atmosphere between my man and I, we changed in such a drastic way. He's no longer chasing because I'm no longer running, because there's no runner chaser dynamic anymore. The chasing that he was doing was coming from an insecurity. And the only reason he was feeling insecure in my reality was because I had this mind, the consciousness of his ex, wanting him to chase her. Do you see what I mean? As soon as I went back into my own mind and my own energy, and they said, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you forever. Thank you so much. Once I said that, then it was me and only me. And it's like, I don't need to have my man chase me because I'm not running from love. I am love, bitch. I don't need to run from it. And he doesn't need to chase me. So the whole dynamic changed this morning. Like I woke up and I was actually the one doing most of the work this morning to say good morning and send him videos and be like, hi, baby. And I called him, and it's like, it was so much more natural. It was so much more natural than feeling like your man has to chase you. First of all, I hate it. I hate seeing a man chase anybody. I don't. You shouldn't have to chase anybody. Like, I mean, if you want to pursue somebody, sure. But chasing is a lot different. Chasing implies that you will never catch them. Chasing implies that they're not yours, right? And normally men don't chase something unless that thing is running from them. So when I'm no longer in that runner dynamic in that twin flame union, my man doesn't have to chase me. My man gets me free and clear. My man gets me doing a lot of legwork to keep him, right? He doesn't have to exert that kind of energy. Like, why? Why? What the fuck? Only when I had the mind of his ex. And I know we both know she's following us too, because his phone's blowing up. She's already invaded dreams. And now I'm starting a new community on a different platform, and she's been channeling through a couple of the viewers there. And it's just insane in the membrane. Like I see it so clearly for what it is, demonic possession. And I feel like a lot of women right now, you're going to have to be very discerning when it comes to who is you and who is not. Okay? Keep your energy to yourself. Keep it pure. Know thyself. It's very important. Know thyself. What are you talking about though? You just have to listen with your earballs. You should be able to hear it. So anyway, yeah, you right now have to understand that as a channeler, you can channel higher forces, and you'll know what that feels like. That feels really good. Feels like your higher self, feels like authenticity, feels like love, feels like passion, feels like even sometimes saying a big old fuck you. That shit is also real. And you can do that as your higher self too. Why? Because you're God, though. You're God, though. Period. Period. You are Christ. You are Christ awareness. You are Christ consciousness. You are God. So it's your world. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. And if you want to tell somebody to fuck off, I highly suggest you do so as a psychic, especially as a psychic. So I just had to realize that I was sitting here taking on this woman's energy and letting it destroy my marriage. I'm like, no, ew, get the fuck away from me, bitch. I don't know you, girl. Go. You're looking stupid. I don't like you. Okay? I can't stand the mean girl attitude. Go on, please. Like go be a Regina George somewhere else. I cannot stand the jealousy. And it's so crazy too, because one of the listeners on my podcast was like, girl, I cannot believe she talked to you like that. That was some of the most heinous things I've ever heard anybody. And you did nothing to instigate or antagonize her. And in 30, I said that to this lady, I said, wow, like you've legit known me 30 seconds. You don't know anything about me. Ding, 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 ding. If a random stranger starts talking to you like she knows you and she has this uncontrollable rage and hate towards you and she can't figure out why, baby, that is a monitoring spirit if I've ever heard of one. That is a monitoring spirit. That vessel, that empty physical vessel, has been allowed to channel dark, negative, nasty, karmic feminines. And any monitoring spirits that have been around you or your twin flame are now going to be channeled through empty vessels that you come in contact with. It's so clear to me. It's so fucking clear to me. So I just realized, like, oh my God, first of all, I have nothing to prove. If my man doesn't want me, he doesn't have to have me. Shit, I'll take my juicy gorgeousness somewhere else. He doesn't have to want me, right? And when that mindset is the one that you're thinking from, that is Christ consciousness. That is your higher self, bae, your higher Christ consciousness. When the Bible says put on the mind of Christ, that's what they mean. Put on the mind of you. Who is you? Not you plus 70 other people you're dealing with, Boo Bear. No. Who is you? Who is you? Put that mind on and act like that person, talk like that person. Because I'm telling you right now, the mind of Christ is abundance, happiness, joy. You know who the fuck you are? You're God. So you know that of course you land on your feet. Of course you make that money. Of course you get that job. Of course that man is yours. Of course you're already married in Fiji. Of course this. If you would just understand the dynamics of energy warfare and what it looks like right now. We're in a mental war. It's mental. The Matrix it's run mentally. This shit is mental, right? You're in the Hunger Games, baby. Wake up. Once I realized that my boyfriend's karmic ex witch bitch from the past is out to get me and him to separate and break up, that's what I was like, okay, yeah, right. Like that will ever happen. That will never happen. It can't ever happen. It's divinely protected. If more of you understood your twin flame union, your soulmate union, whatever you want to call it, you guys understood that shit is divinely protected. Why? Because you are meant to do amazing things here together. You're meant to do amazing things. Christian energy, I don't know what that is. What's Christian energy? Anyway, moving on. You're meant to do amazing things with your twin flame, okay? And if you can't understand the dynamics of mental and psychological and spiritual warfare, you're not gonna make it. You won't make it. You'll meet your person and then you'll break up. And I've already had this happen so many times. Karmically, you guys have watched a lot of my relationships just go completely belly up. Because you've seen it. You've seen psychic warfare. Like one time I moved in with my man. This was like a year ago. And my former man, former heavy emphasis. Anyway, former, and I was cheated on within a week. I move in with them. We're so excited and like extremely, extremely happy. And life is actually pretty good. And then I got cheated on within a week. That is karmic interference if I've ever seen it. I have watched witchcraft ruin every relationship I've ever had. And now I'm strong enough to see what it is. It is literally me as a vessel, as a channeler, able as a psychic medium to take on energy that is not mine. Now, this happens to everybody. I'm convinced it truly happens to everyone. When you're psychic, though, you start seeing it and you're like, wait a minute, I don't talk like that. What? Big dead giveaway. I was possessed. Girl, I went to make some dinner for myself. One of my favorite foods ever. And I didn't even eat all of it. And look at me. I do not, girl. I love me some carbs. I couldn't believe I couldn't finish it. I was like, what the fuck? Nah, that's his ex-girlfriend. She's afraid of carbohydrates. I'm definitely not. So anyway, that was another telltale sign. Dead giveaway. Jenna not eating her plate. Okay. Weird. So anyway, yeah, I went upstairs and I meditated and I did return to sender. And then that's when I heard my man telepathically telling me, Jenna, you're the one I choose. I love you. I love you. And no sooner did we get on the phone and he was like, babe, I choose and I choose you. Like that. He's like, I've been praying for you. I've been thinking about you heavily in our breakup of like an hour. And he's like, yeah, no, it's you. It's you, period. That's it. End of story. Any questions? Are there any questions? The way that he is so sure it's me and the way I'm so sure it's him, because your twin flame is you. When you know thyself, when you know your soul, you know your consciousness, you know them. There's no chasing. There's no rushing towards them. There's no, oh my God, are we going to make it? There's none of that. There's none of that. There's we make it because I say so. He's my husband because I say so. I'm beautiful because I say so. Do you know what I mean? I'm loved because I fucking say so. I'm worthy of it because I fucking say so. I put on the mind of Christ. I put on the mind of Jenna. And you can put on the mind of Mario. Go put on the mind of Carissa. Go put on the mind of Tiffany. I don't care. Go put your mind on, baby. Because somebody else is trying to hack that shit. Okay? So the real lesson here for psychics, yeah? And baby witches everywhere. Listen to me, girl. You have this entire X community of exes hate your guts, baby. They hate your guts, auntie. They hate you. You just stole their man. In their eyes, you just stole their man. My loves, what you need to know is twin flames. They borrowed your man. He was always your man. They borrowed it. They borrowed your throne. They borrowed your crown. They borrowed your man. They kept him nice and warm for you. Isn't that so sweet? That's all they did. Now, when you put your mind back on, your mind, not the crazy ex Brittany from the past, when you can just put your own mind on, that is the mind of Christ that the Bible talks about. When you know you, everyone else will too. Know thyself. That is the name of the game for the Hunger Games anymore, guys. Know thyself. Because if you don't know who you are, you will let everyone and their uncle convince you who you are. Do you understand? You're not about that life though. You're very authentic. You're original. You're here to be a trendsetter. You're here to be a leader. You're here to like fucking break the fucking mold. You're not here to be a Tiffany or a Brittany from the past. You're here to be you from the fucking future. And so any of you psychic mediums like me, and you're out here being possessed, and you're like, dude, it has to be her. It is, my love. It is. One thing I noticed too that is really diabolical is like my mom. My mother is such a low vibrational, karmic, distorted feminine energy. It is honestly atrocious. I've not seen that woman since 2021. The day I moved out, never looked at her in the flesh again. I don't care. I don't care. I literally do not give a shit about that woman. So for her as well, she has this negative energy towards me and she projects it onto me. And sometimes I take it on as a psychic. So the thing we have to do, ladies, protect your energy so much right now because the rise of the divine feminine is causing the sinking of the distorted feminine. And what you're going to be witnessing, as well as everyone on the planet, are a lot of these mean girls getting called out for being mean girls. Now, the whole thing with the Blake Lively thing, and I don't even follow celebrity news. I really don't. I don't have to. But it definitely, as above, so below. It puts like an emphasis on what's happening collectively when you see Blake Lively, who literally used to be in Gossip Girl, as literally like that mean girl, I guess. I don't know. I didn't watch that show, but I think she was like one of the mean girls. She has that attitude. She literally has that attitude in life. And she is out here bullying and harassing small content creators for covering the news of how she's been attacking her coworkers, her co-hosts. Innocent men, an innocent man that worked with her on the set of a movie, I guess Blake Lively, she was like coming into terms with like the fact that he didn't want her or something romantically. So now she's out here as a bully, as a mean girl, calling out small content creators, I guess for like speaking their First Amendment right or some shit. And so like these women, these small content creators, it's like David versus Goliath. They're out here trying to defend themselves, and they have lawyers, and some of them even are lawyers. Like, they have real criminal knowledge. Like, they know shit. They know shit like the back of their hand. Like, some of them have even threatened to go to the California bar and be like, listen, this chick is bullying the shit out of me. I don't like it. I don't want it. Like this is not okay. You didn't subpoena me the right way. I'm not coming to court. Like, that kind of stuff. Well, I mean, I think they have to go to court if they're called. I don't know. But they're basically saying she didn't go through the right avenues to get me. Right. These distorted karmic feminine women did not go through the right channels and the right avenues to get your twin flame, to get these divine masculines, and to get you, divine feminine. So your spirit team is handling dad ass. Right now, you are seeing the fall of a whole bunch of mean girls, girl. I'm getting lots of eighth grader bullies who never grew up. You see these women who never, ever got therapy. They bullied the fat girls in school. They bullied the girls with braces and glasses. These bullies who did anything they could to make sure that the little ones, like the small, weak, timid ones, got pushed into a corner. And now what you're seeing is this crazy, like, in this matrix, what I'm seeing right now, and if it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, also great. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate. I'm seeing the rise of these bullies getting outed. Like, they're literally presenting themselves as the Wicked Witch of the West. You don't even have to do shit. They're ugly as hell. They're like legit looking ugly. Yesterday, or no, 2 days ago, I think it was, I had this lady outside literally hitting the glass right here with, oh, Lord God, who's that? Whoosh. Who is that? Fuck. Oh, am I glad I looked over here this morning? Hello, neighbor. Hey, no wonder you have 3 wives or some shit. Okay, I see that. Anyway, so that window was knocked on, and you won't even believe what she was holding. A pitchfork. I fucking shit you not, girl. Mm-hmm. Dang, and if this man is not holding his left hand behind his back, like my man, oh, Lord, thank you, Jesus. Listen, this guy, my man was in a coma for 3 months and woke up not able to walk, and his left arm is paralyzed, and that man had his left hand behind his back when he walked out, like a symbol, like a symbol of every woman is you and every man is them. You guys have to realize what Christ consciousness is now. You have to realize, because we're in a new age, and in this new age of Christ consciousness, 2 butterflies flying in the sky together, beautiful. With this new Christ consciousness, everyone is you. Everyone is Christ. Everyone is your man and everyone is you. Now, there's also rules to that, though. You have to keep your thoughts sound. You have to keep your energy up. You have to keep your boundaries set. Because while, yes, you can be in a reality where everyone is channeling the Christ consciousness, you can also be in a reality where everyone's channeling the devil consciousness, bro. Because if you have that many people against you with pitchforks, okay, they can't fucking stand you, all right? They can't stand you. Cool, good. May they watch, observe, and get insanely whatever they want with their own jealousy. But just to know that everyone is you when you're in that mindset of Christ, when you're in the mind of Christ, when you're in that safety of Christ. But the Christ consciousness is more than just a man or a woman. That's why it's not the Jesus principle of 2,000 years ago where it's just a dude that you have to believe in. No, Christ is all of us. And so the one that saves you is you, because you put on the mind of yourself authentically. You put on the mind of you, okay? Not the mind of some ex, not the mind of a neighbor, not the mind of, no, you put the mind of you. And so then what happens is you start seeing life through your eyes, through the lens of you, okay? Now, when that happens, everyone is also bringing forth their Christ awareness. Everyone you meet puts their best foot forward. You see? every person you meet is now going to be at that frequency along with you, because now you are in the frequency that you deserve to be in. When you have low psychic boundaries and you don't care about your psychic health and your spiritual aptitude, what happens is people are able to channel through you, and this brings in a lower vibrational frequency that now you see the world through. It's like you're putting on eyeballs from someone else. So psychics, hear me on this. Baby witches, hear me on this. People who are just dibbling and dabbling and just starting out, listen. Be very careful. Put on the mind of Christ before you do shit like this, okay? Put on the mind of you before you do shit like this. So anyway, I realized, like, oh my God, I was able to channel his ex, who hates my guts. Of course she does. But girl, you need probably psychiatric help, perhaps. Can people put on my eyeballs? Don't you want them to, baby? I want them to. Your eyeballs are sexy and delicious. Anyway, I want them to put on your eyeballs. But I want your eyeballs on me, period. Period. Your eyeballs on me tonight, later. Call me. Hey. But yes, I just realized, like, oh my God, it makes so much fucking sense. Dude, I was taking on this witch bitch from the past, and every time I couldn't figure out, why am I self-sabotaging? Why, when I give 24 hours a day with my man, literally, guys, legit all day, all fucking day with this guy, why then am I all of a sudden sabotaging? Doesn't even make sense. Doesn't even make sense. I'm like the happiest happy clam there is. I don't understand why I was self-sabotaging. And then last night it came to this head. It came to a big head because I remember I walked out onto the porch with him on a video call. And I said, I fucking hate you. Leave me alone. Serious, don't ever talk to me again. Like, no, we're done. Done. And then as I was out here, I was like, okay, this doesn't sound right. This sounds horrible. But I'm going to say it anyway. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're not worthy of me. I'm not worthy of you. This is not going to work. Blah, 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 blah. And that's when I'm like, girl, we are legit as psychics being demonically possessed by the witch bitch from Exes past, okay? Now, it's a real thing. Guys, it's so real. Hello. Hello, it's so real. Hi. You're in the Hunger Games. Isn't it so lovely? You already beat the Hunger Games the first time. You already escaped the Matrix the first time. But now you've put yourself back in it. But now you've put yourself back in it. In round 2, just like in the Hunger Games, they were put in the Hunger Games with a whole bunch of professionals who were now really fucking good at what they do. Every single victor that had ever won, I think those were the ones that were in the games, or like not every victor, but they only were in the Hunger Games with really powerful elite psychics and like warriors, and yeah. So anyway, I was like, okay, she's leaving. The lady that literally had pitchforks, that chick right there, she literally had pitchforks. It's like, it's comical. It's fucking hilarious. She was standing right here, and she goes like this on the window when I was in here, and she's like, by the way, we think that all these plants would grow better in California. Meaning, get the fuck out of my life. Get the fuck out of my house. Get the fuck out of whatever. And she literally had a pitchfork when she said it. Girl, if that wasn't some witchcraft. If that wasn't some witch telling me I deserve to be both in Salem and out of it at the same time. Anyway, then when I was high, I had those edibles a week ago or however long. God, time's an illusion. My man said to me, I had this dream this one time, or I had this vision or something about the fact that he was in Salem. He was waking up in Salem. And I'm like, dude, exactly. Like, these people have legit pitchforks out for us, which is cool. I'm fine with it. I know who I am, bitch. And I know that anybody stupid enough to try it is really just stupid. So I dare you. Keep trying it. I dare you to. No, I dare you. I literally challenge accepted. And I've said this. I was like, I have nothing to hide. Come at me and watch what the spirit world does. You don't think that invisible shit exists? Okay. Anyway, she literally tapped on the glass and she was like, by the way, those plants that I was talking to you about outside the other day, yeah, I think they grow better in California. I was like, Hunty, is that a literal pitchfork? I couldn't even believe it. Yeah, no, anyway, she was gardening. That was the whole thing. So she legit had a pitchfork. And I just thought the fucking irony. The irony. Anyway, so today's message is as a psychic, as a medium, as an open vessel, as a channeler, okay? And I've been doing this work online. I've been a spiritual advisor online for about 5 years now. And in doing that professionally as a career, I'm telling a lot of these baby psychics, these brand new witches that are out here and you're like, oh my God, am I a witch? Yes, you are, honey. Hi, you've been one for probably a long time, okay? You just didn't know it yet. And you certainly did not know that you were accidentally, as a woman, as a feminine, as a very empowering and uplifting woman, getting all of this hate and all this traction against you. And you were accidentally channeling women like your mother, or like your boyfriend's ex-wife, or whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So what it is, guys, is during psychic and spiritual warfare, you have to realize that the mind of Christ is the mind of you. You are the authentic one. You are the real one. You are the chosen one. Bitch, you're Cinderella. You're every fairy tale princess in your own story. You are main character syndrome. You are main character syndrome. You're not a pick me. Your bitches always pick me. That's who you are. You're God. This is your reality. This is your matrix. This is yours. So when you put on the mind of some other terrible Tina or jealous Julie, you're going to start actually manifesting shit in your life through their lens, through their eyes, through their wants, through their desires. That's just how it's going to be. And honey, do you think that woman wants you with her man? I'm going to have to say, probably not. This is where the self-hate comes in. This is where you start doing stupid shit. Hurting yourself or others, or being vulnerable with the wrong people and then stoic and mean and rigid with the right people. You start self-sabotaging shit. You start doing things that you normally wouldn't do. Hating yourself in the mirror. Doing all these like backhanded compliments to yourself. And you start saying shit in the mirror to yourself. And normally it's like, girl, you looking delicious. You look thick. You look delicious and scrumptious, bitch. That's normally what you say in the mirror. But now, because some jealous Julie from the past is channeling through your eyes, now you look in the mirror and you say all these nasty, hateful things to yourself, effectively putting curses on yourself. However, your Christ awareness, your Christ self is God. So you can't curse God. God doesn't get cursed. God also does not die. Okay? Legends never die, bitch. So what it really is you now are channeling this very righteous, sovereign, queen-like energy, which is yourself. And that one speaks life. Why? Because it's God. You speak life. You speak abundance. You say, I'm so beautiful. I'm so amazing. I'm so blah, blah, blah. So you spend 24 hours a day doing that shit, manifesting that, right? And then you're telling me that for 20 minutes a day, you're going to just undo all of that. Because psychically, you're weak and you take on a demonic spirit from the ex. Oh my God. Girl, no, we're not doing that. You spend all day affirming 10,000 times a day. My clients, girl, my clients affirm. Oh my God. They affirm so much, it's crazy. Affirmations in the head. They say, I'm beautiful. I'm wanted. Of course, I'm chosen. I'm the GOAT. I'm the greatest of all time. Of course, my man wants me. I'm delicious. I'm hella nutritious. This is what my babies tell me. So when I have these amazing women who are goddesses coming to me and they're like, girl, I don't know what is happening, but I legit cannot even for the life of me buy a new toothbrush because I don't have enough money in my bank account. I'm like, whoa. Something right here. Something is definitely not right when a woman who is an empress and speaks like one tells me
That they're living in their car at Walmart. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Absolutely not. I had one client once. She came to me. This was just a viewer. This wasn't a client. A viewer that said she was living under a semi at Walmart. A fucking semi. Living under a truck. A truck. Living under a truck at Walmart. Yeah. No, for fuck's sake, that's what she told me. I had another woman who said that she's not even been able to buy like diapers. There's just, it's like, why? Why are we struggling? Why? These women spend all day talking to themselves in their head like, I'm abundant, I'm rich, of course he loves me. We're so happy together, we're married, okay, cool. But you wanna know why World War III is on the brink? Because these witches from the past that have to leave your life, they do not understand yet that it is over. They don't understand that your man doesn't want them. And ladies, a lot of your exes too, these distorted masculines who are like these false prophets, these heinous, horrible leaders, you want nothing to do with them. You wrote them off, girl. You were willing to be homeless. Live on a park bench, under a fucking bridge to get away from these men, huh? So tell me why then, we, as the empresses and emperors that we are somehow still living in poverty. With a mindset that we have continually, the Christ consciousness. I'm abundant, I'm happy, I'm loved, I'm cherished, I'm wanted, I'm pursued, I'm delicious, I'm thick, I love myself, right? So I had to realize that I was being demonically possessed for fuck's sake, who knows how long? I mean, let's be real. Just because I know about him in the physical world for 2 or 3 months doesn't mean that I've not been possessed by his ex for several decades. And if it wasn't his ex, it was definitely my mother. Wicked Witch of the West. Oh, speaking of God, no. God, no. Evil, sadistic, psychopathic mothers. Hear me on this. Your time is up, girl. Your time is legit done. When men like this, divine masculines, start waking up to the spiritual element of the psychic world, oh my God, you're done. You're so done. They will never choose you again. They will never listen to their mommies again when their mommies say hateful shit like, you're not allowed to be happy, and if this person makes you happy, I don't want you with her. Men now think for themselves, ladies. It's the year 2025. A good man thinks for himself. And you know what a good man says? Why can't I be happy? Why aren't I allowed to love whomever I want to love? You're only as free as your weakest link, babe. A lot of the divine masculines that I know, they are so convinced that they're going to be punished for choosing love, that they don't choose love. They go back with a karmic because they're like, well, this is as good as it gets. No, it really isn't, though. It really is not, though. Huh? Whatever, hey. Hey, look. Look, just. The karmics are so fucking furious. They're done. They're so done. They're so done. They can't even help but in your energy around you expose themselves. And it's like your energy is so high vibed that you are now legit a truth serum. Guys. So when you meet these people, and like if you're starting new podcasts like me, you're working with new people, networking, collaborating with people, bringing in new clients, all these people, you're catching so many people because you cast a big net. But you also have to realize, like, they're not all good people. You don't have to work with all of them. But yeah, the way that I'm seeing now, that when I cast that big net and I pull everybody in, I'm also pulling in really, really jealous people. Why? Because their physical vessel has not been prepared as the bride of Christ. Meaning, the Christ consciousness that now channels through me, they have not prepared themselves for, as a random stranger, to receive. They do not like the Christ consciousness. They do not want Christ. Well, honey, that's the whole point. That's why in the Bible it said, John 3:16, those who believe in him shall have everlasting life and not perish. But a lot of these people, they don't want Christ consciousness, so they're perishing. That's the whole thing. They're done. They're not going to be in your reality. They're not going to be in your world. They're dying off. These people have no energy. What happens when you don't feed a parasite, babe? It dies. It has to. The only thing that remains healthy when you are going through like a A parasite cleanse is your body, the host. Parasites die. Your organs are fine. Your blood is fine. Everything else, your mind, everything's fine for the host except that which is a parasitic creature. So what happens when you stop feeding these people? Well, they have no choice. They have to leave. They have to leave. They can no longer be around your energy. Your energy is like that anti-parasitic. It's very hot out here. I'm gonna go inside. So it's like, I realized I was being demonically possessed by my boyfriend's ex because it was just obvious. I'm like, I literally give him 24 hours of my day, like every minute of every fucking day. I'm obsessed with my man, okay? So why then am I struggling with this whole like, fuck you, I don't want you, leave me alone, like you're stupid and I'm too ugly and all this? I'm like, what the hell? That's when I realized. Which is from the past. Hold on. I'm gonna grab my guys, what was I grabbing up here? God damn it, I already forgot. What was I getting? Oh, yes, okay. So I just wanted to tell you guys what was happening right now for me and see if it happens for you as well, because it's a lot more prevalent, I fear, than most people talk about. They don't talk about this stuff because, like, who really wants to say something as crazy as like, oh yeah, I get possessed every once in a while? Weird. Nobody wants to say that shit. I do. I want to say it because that shit's happening. That shit's happening to me. So anyway, yeah. Now I'm seeing that the more people I bring in, like I'm calling in my soul family for real, like serious soul family. Now I'm also bringing in people who are not aligned with God. And they are legit acting like banshee idiots, like demons for real. Banshees are demons, I think. I don't know, my mom just always called me that as a kid. You're Satan's spawn. Right. Anyway, back to reality. So what's happened is I have been demonically possessed so much in my time of being a psychic, especially online. I get thousands of hate comments every single day. Like, you get really, really good at being able to block them out. And so if you can understand energy dynamics and that it's a mental war, a psychological war, you realize it's all an illusion. The real you, the real Christ, inside, putting on the mind of Christ, you will be able to now manifest what you want and only what you want, no longer what your mom wants or what your ex wants, even what your boyfriend wants. It's you. You are connected to God the Father through Christ, through your higher self. Your higher self is God. So putting on that mind means being authentic, being truly honest about what you stand for, what your goals are, and setting intentions. You want to know why people love me? Because I love me. You want to know why people hate me? Because they hate themselves. Now, though a lot of you right now are baby witches and you're waking up to the fact that, holy shit, I'm in a coven and I'm like a legit witch, this is dangerous. There's nothing to be afraid of. Your higher self has got this all planned out. Your higher self knows the way, the escape route, the exit hatch. Your higher self knows how to fucking get you out, okay? But just understand that if you're contributing all day, every day, to a positive mindset, and you're saying things like, I am rich, I'm wealthy, I'm healthy, I'm so loved, I'm chosen, I'm married, we're so happy together. And then all of a sudden, the opposite happens. Ask yourself, why? Do you believe in spiritual and psychic manipulation? Some of you don't, some of you do, it's okay. That's just my opinion. My opinion is that it does happen. And you're triggering a lot of these people and a lot of their demons, babe. So stay prayed up, stay guarded. Guard your thoughts, guard your mind, guard your body, mind, soul, and spirit, baby, because spiritual war is here. It is here whether you like it or not. And honestly, I'm an Aries, so I do love it. Cheers. My man is an Aries too, so like we were built for this shit. We were trained for this shit. I love it. It's delicious. Freaking love it. Anyway, yeah, so last night I felt demonically possessed, and today I woke up a totally different person. It was so lovely. And it was really weird because Spirit showed me in a dream too, this man that I don't know who he was. I don't think it did not look like Marcos. That's for sure. I walked over to him. He was sitting all by himself at a table. And there were two men. Dream. There was like a man who sat alone at one table and then a man who sat alone at another table. And I walked over to the wrong man, I think it is. Because when I got there, he said, "Where's your ring? Where's the ring I got you?" And I was like, "Oh shit, I don't know. Oh my God." And I went looking through my purse. I went back to where I was at. I was trying to retrace my steps. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know where my ring is. And he goes, "Oh wait, I didn't offer you one." Oh, that's right. I hadn't offered it to you yet. And then I was like, oh, okay, right. So here I was in the dream scrambling, trying to find a ring that some douchebag never gave me. And he stands up and he walks with me. And as I'm walking, we were walking on the sidewalk. All of a sudden he pivots right and he goes, "I have to go find Egwene. I have to go see her instead." Now this show I'm watching on Amazon, one of the main characters' name is Egwene. And she represents a psychic, a very, very, very spiritual high priestess, and just human, but has worked very hard at becoming psychic. So anyway, he pivoted right and he said, "I'm so sorry. I have to go find my girl. I have to go be with my woman." And so I kept walking in the dream. I kept walking on the sidewalk and I kept looking at my finger and I kept saying, "That's okay. I love me as I am. I love me as I am." And I pictured a ring on my finger. And I just woke up from the dream thinking, that's okay. I'd rather have me. I'd rather have me any day. And that, ladies, is how you're winning the war, bitch. You're winning all these wars by winning the battles, a million at a time, a little bit here, a little bit there. But you win these battles, and this is how the war is won. I won last night by getting this witch bitch out of my energy. And then in the dream, it was like my ex was forced to go be with someone new because I was so in my own energy that I'm only matched with one man, the real one, the one who has offered me commitment, the one who has my heart and everything. So I just see the spiritual warfare for what it is. And I'm really excited to meet more spiritually psychic gifted people. I really can't wait, honestly. I'm actually really pumped. I've got this podcast going, this like new app that I'm trying out for podcasts. So if that's something you're interested in, email me. I'd love to invite you to it. Because you guys could even be, you could sit on the panel too. It'd be very cool. I think we'll have a really good time. But yeah, this week, basically legit having a woman who hates me get my attention by banging on the window with a pitchfork. Literally. That shit is so hysterical to me. Like an actual, I mean, it couldn't have been a shovel. It couldn't have been a garden hose. No, it had to be a fucking pitchfork. That was hilarious. It really was kind of funny. Only now do I laugh about it. At the time, I was scared as shit. But now I look back and I'm like, okay, bye. Like, I'll leave when I want to. You know, push me out of Salem? What are you doing? So guys, right now, baby witches, the psychics that are waking up, hello, are you psychic? 100%. All of us are. Every single person on the planet is psychic. It's just, do you choose to be psychic? Do you want to feed into that? Not a lot of people do. They shut off their psychic gifts. But the real ones that are out here working for Christ every day, you're the one getting hit the most. Okay, you get hurt all the time for working for Christ. You have the testimony of Christ, and that's exactly why you get targeted the way you do. I'm here for you. I'm here for those ones because those ones are the ones that keep wondering why all day they speak positivity, but yet their life shows them the opposite. It's because, unfortunately, you're taking on the eyes of someone who does not like you because maybe psychically you might not be strong enough to get them out of your energy. So it's like this is what I've noticed is it's almost like I put on the eyeballs of some woman who hates my guts, and then I have to look at my life through her lens. cursing everything, being like, fuck that, fuck you, I don't want this, fuck my money, I blah, blah, blah. Girl, that doesn't even make sense. I'm literally spending all fucking day speaking positivity over myself and others. So why then am I gonna let some demon channel through me for even 20 seconds? Like, girl, go somewhere. I love me some carbs. Those carbs on this body could have been utilized so much better last night. But yet, because I was eating that same meal through the lens, through the consciousness of someone who hates me, it was like, it wasn't even delicious. It wasn't even tasty. It was like, I didn't even eat it. I didn't even eat all of it. I was like, this is, what? Look at me. Do you think I'd pass up some carbs? No. That's when I knew. Bitch is getting possessed. Yeah, no, I'm over it. So I dealt with it. I did a return to sender, did some cord cutting. My man called me. It was all better. We're like better than we've ever been, actually. And I just wanted to share my testimony because a lot of people right now psychically are being attacked, and you guys don't even realize it. You don't realize. In the Bible, John 3:16, it says, those who believe in him, aka the Christ consciousness, those who believe in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. Because your Christ mind is everlasting life. It is the I am. It is the I am rich. I am abundant. I am amazing. I'm sexy. That is your I am, your Christ consciousness. And unfortunately, I don't think a lot of you are maybe right now understanding how easy it is for someone to influence you psychically and then take over. It's like you hand the seat and the driver's seat and the steering wheel over, and then somebody else gets to run your shit for as long as you want them to. Until you tell them to get the fuck out. You're handing your power over away. You're handing your power over away to someone else who hates your fucking guts, Boo Bear. They hate you. You've stolen her man. That's what she thinks anyway. Girl, if it's not giving Ursula and Ariel, like, I didn't steal your man's. I can't help him. I can't help it that you can't keep your man. I don't want your man. Public service announcement to any woman on the planet. I do not want your man. Thank you. I want my man. I want me, myself, and I. I want my king boss daddy, Jenna. Thank you. That is who I want. Thank you so much. So for the rest of you who are coming into your psychic gifts and you're like, yeah, I keep speaking all this life, Jenna. I'm like, my business is booming. My clients are amazing. Everybody's so healthy. I have food in my fridge and diapers on my bed. And you're speaking all this abundance. You're speaking this life over yourself. And then unfortunately, guys, because we're not yet fully awakened to the fact that we are, one, psychic, and two, open channels, we accidentally take on the energy of someone surrounding us that is negative and toxic and a monitoring spirits for real. But wait till you find that man. Ooh, Lord. Thank you, Jesus, honey. You wait till you find you a man, okay? You wait until you find you a godly man, sweet cheeks. Game over. To know that Marcos can see spirit even better than me. He oh my God, as a high priest, he even sees shit in the physical that I don't see. It's crazy. I see stuff in the higher planes that he doesn't see, and he sees stuff in the physical 3D world that I can't see. It is fucking gorgeous. Find you a godly man, honey. Find you a man who is so psychically in tune that he can tell 2 minutes ahead of time that somebody is about to infiltrate. We were on this app we're trying out. We're building a new community over on this other app. It's fucking amazing. You guys should try it out. It's pretty cool. We're over there trying to build something, and it was just he and I starting out, and I was like, okay, let's try to manifest this for real. And he legit goes, I sense a monitoring spirit. No sooner did somebody actually show up with headphones on, like they had their profile picture was like headphones and like glasses, meaning monitoring spirit. the way that he could predict that shit freaked me out. I was like, who are you, sir? Who are you, sir? I need you in my life. I want you. I need you. I like you. I need you. Call me. Or don't. I don't give a fuck, but yes, I do. Call me. Yeah? Anyway, no, I could not believe that this man was able to predict shit faster than me. I'm like, girl, get you a godly man. Get you a psychic, okay? Get you a psychic, Empress. because you need someone who can handle this abundance that you're about to have. And he is going to be a protector. I'm talking the divine masculines that are rising up right now. Like, oh, King of Swords. Look at the aunt. Look at the aunt, huh? These kings, baby. The way they protect you in the spirit world, though. The way they get intuitive guidance from, oh, honey, it's looking like love. Yes. Twin flame union. Get you a real man. Get you a high priest. Get you a high priest, baby. So anyway, yeah, I had to realize last night, like I was legit possessed by his ex who's like super not happy. She's super not happy, 8 of Cups. She's super not happy that she has to walk away. Why? Because I fucking say so. Because we're done, we're getting married. It's not me and him plus you. Or it's not a three thing going on here. Anyway, 5 of Pentacles, and this is her energy here. Your karmics are being left out in the cold. And girl, I don't know if they just don't know how to handle rejection. I don't know if anybody never told them no ever in their life. I don't really give a fuck. But the world is here, a new cycle for brand new creations in Christ, baby. You have the entire world that you are supposed to heal and talk to and testify of God's grace and mercy in your life. There's not going to be anybody doing this to you anymore and getting away with it. It's just not going to happen anymore. So let's keep going with these cards. I'm just pulling them out of the box like this. See, 9 of Wands. Yeah, like you've been, and see, this is the thing. You've just been struggling so much because you speak so much life over yourself. It's like constantly, girl, you're telling me you say 10,000 times a day, I am in love. He wants me. He chooses me. I am his princess, though. I am spoiled. He is my twin flame, though. I do love myself. I do want this. You're telling me 10,000 times in a motherfucking day, you affirm those thoughts. And you're going to believe 5 negative thoughts channeled from you in the mirror one time because you're putting on somebody else's bullshit mind. Really? Really? Girl, you're saying 10,000 times, I am loved, I am rich, I'm wealthy, I'm whatever. And then you're gonna let someone channel through you for 10 minutes and they're gonna derail your whole plan. You think that you think God would let that happen? Oh, hell no. Girl, go somewhere. Forbidden. That shit is forbidden. And I'm telling you right now, God is not going to let that oath. God is not going to let that happen. Somebody is coming in to protect this oath, this union, this divine union, baby. Facts. Risk. Because what I'm hearing is that it can't be risked. You can't risk this union. You can't lose this union. It's yours. Your twin flame is you. It is your Christ consciousness reflected outward. It is you. Anyone that shows up in your world now is you. Everyone is you pushed out, but everyone also has your same one mind, your same love, your same consciousness, your higher consciousness being reflected back in everyone you meet. But when you take on the eyes of something lower, everyone that shows up in your reality is on that vibration, which is not fun. Not fun, right? So this is where a lot of us have to be so much stronger than everyone else around us vibrationally. You should have everybody meet you where you are, not the other way around. You do not sing to their level. You make them rise to where you are, period. Hey, babe, sending you good vibes. Thanks, Dee. I don't know who is about to get some money soon, but honey, my left palm is itchy. That is such a good sign. Such a good sign. Hella yes. Come through, spirit. Strength. Leo energy. Let's see. Solar plexus. Yeah. Okay, so it's really the rise of the masculine. I mean, let's give it. What is the song? Let's hear it for the boys. Is that it? Let's hear it for the boys? Anyway, let's hear it for our divine masculines. Okay, yeah. Woo! Let us hear it for our divine masculines. Let us just hear it for the kings rising up. You have to love it. You don't have to, but you're going to witness it with your eyeballs. And every knee shall bow and every tongue confess. I personally cannot wait to have my tongue confessed. Do you know what I mean? I cannot wait to be with my king, having my tongue confess a lot of things. I'm so excited about it. But we have the solar plexus with the strength card here. The solar, right here, the stomach. The chakra of passion, but also forward driving motion. Okay, so like your ambition. The solar plexus is also a place of confidence, but it's the sun, it's the solar, it's the masculine. The sun is masculine, the moon is feminine, right? So the solar plexus here with the strength card, the sun. These masculines are waking up to the fact that, like, oh my God, I have an oath. I swore an oath to take care of this divine feminine, and that is going to be what's happening. That is going to happen. Family issues right now, I'm hearing, even if it causes family issues, even if it causes marital problems, I'm going to be doing exactly as I need to do. God has instructed these divine masculines to protect you in a way that is so, guys, it could even be sometimes scary how much they really do love you and protect you. Like sometimes, yeah, focus solely on work. I'm focused solely on protecting you. I'm focused solely on making sure you're safe. And a lot of you might be so new to divine masculinity. I know the whole planet is so new to masculinity in general that we don't really know how to handle it. When all that masculinity enters the feminine orbit, the feminine aura, the feminine everything, it is like let's just say you're going to want to make sure you prepared yourself as the bride of Christ, because that Christ awareness, that Christ energy flooding the planet from the divine masculine, oh my God, girl, it is a frequency of pure unconditional love. And when that shit hits your heart space, it either drives people wild, it drives people insane, it gets people locked up in prison, people go bonkers, 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 bonkers during Judgment Day. Or you, as the bride of Christ, the one that has prepared your vessel to receive such frequencies so that you can be in alignment with the sun at all times. You, my friend, have worked on your spiritual fitness. You, my friend, have given a shit about your psychic boundary. You, my friend, are now about to experience true Christ consciousness, the second returning of Christ. While other people are going batshit crazy, bonkers, looking like the zombie apocalypse in this bitch, you're going to be the one that has the Christ awareness, and everybody shows up in your reality exactly like that, exactly as you need them to. So, hello. Sending good advice. Thank you so much, babe. Hey, Crispy, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Hey, Ada, how you doing? So yeah, that was one thing that I was wanting to tell you guys, because I thought that was incredible. I was like, I could not believe that I got to witness that in live time. Like, I was like, why, if I spend all day long, I'm talking 24, I mean, like a lot of hours with my man. Why am I all of a sudden feeling like, fuck you, I don't like you, you're so ugly, stay away from me, you're ugly, I'm ugly, I don't want this, oh my God. Yeah, last night I couldn't handle it. I legit, I said to him, I was like, we're breaking up, we're like done, I'm done, I can't stand you. I fucking hate your guts. I hate you. I legit I hate everything. And I'm like, what? But I spent all day with him. I'm so, and I pour love into him, and he pours love into me, and I'm like, girl, what the fuck, what the actual is happening? I didn't understand. It's legit demonic possession through his ex. Do you know how many texts he gets in a week from his exes? Girl, it's annoying as shit. It's annoying as shit. Go away, go away, go away, go away. I love you. I love you too. Thank you guys so much for being here. I just wanted to tell you that good news because, I don't know. I guess Spirit has really just freaking had it, I guess. I guess the divine is like, you know what I'm honestly tired of? Bullying. So divine feminines, get prepared to see the rise of all these 8th grade bullies that like never grew up. All these mean girls from high school that like never stopped being the bully. Just wait. God is about to show the whole world what gets happening with bullies now. Better discernment. Choices. Exactly. These men are making better choices because they have better discernment, because Christ consciousness is raising on the planet. You make better choices when you're more you. Christ. You're Jesus, bae. You're Jesus, bae. Okay? You make better decisions when you're out here being Jesus and a little bit less like Judas. Okay? So let's do this. All these main characters that are actually having to be like this, like the cameo. Girl, this is your matrix. This is your reality. This is your world. Everybody else just lives in it. How do you get them out of your energy? Tell them to fuck off. You address them if you want. Music will help. Binaural beats helps. Return to sender. Subliminals. You can do a whole bunch of things. For me, and especially in your sleep too. Hold on. Let me get this message for better sleep and what's that? Music and better sleep. If you guys are listening to like, oh, okay. Oh, right. Like singing bowls. Listening to singing bowls during sleep or like tuning forks or whatever. That's really working. I'm hearing that's clearing your energy during nighttime. Do that. Do that. Brand new good ideas, girl. Look at that. Put on some singing bowls during sleep. The frequency of that. Okay. Yeah, but karma. I'm telling you, these karmics, girl, they have the shit. What's about to happen here, Spirit, to these karmics? Knight of Cups. Somebody else is approaching them. I'm hearing they're about to sign a soul contract with someone new. Nine of Pentacles. Hangman. What about this? Page of Swords. What's happening with the Page of Swords? Heart chakra. You guys might see this person in dreams, like meet someone new. Because the dream I had, my ex was like, you're right. I never offered you shit. I got to go now. And he turned right and he went to go find another girl that he knew from the past. A lot of these people are about to re-sign soul contracts with former karmics of their own to get you to leave you the fuck alone. Okay. So Spirit is like really bringing in someone else for your ex to deal with. Like go play with somebody else. You won't find love. It will find you. Exactly. So that these people won't find you anymore. They will never find you again because now they're being put and matched with somebody at their frequency. And that's it. Oof. I'd hate to be them. I'd hate to be that. If I lived that sour all day long, I'd hate to see who's coming towards me. The Chariot, like these people have a lot of people coming towards them and they're not going to have great discernment. What is Spirit doing here, Spirit? Like, what are you doing, Holy Spirit? I'm trying to figure out my life purpose because you guys are in your North Node now. You're in your North Node. You're wanting to do what God has asked you to do. So they have to leave you alone. But how are they going to leave you alone? We're going to force them to leave you alone. How? They're going to re-sign a soul contract with some other karmic loser. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. They have to go re-sign something because they're not kind. They're not nice. They're not loving. They're not allowed to be in your energy. And God is bringing in this wave of other karmics for them to choose from to get them off of you. Now, a lot of clients that I have, like you guys are divorcing some serious losers. Like, holy shit balls, are they horrible. These men that are so abrasive and so abusive, like Spirit, you know what Spirit did to me during my marriage? When I was going through divorce. I'm the one that filed for divorce. Like, I wanted it. I wanted the divorce. I mean, we both filed, but what I'm saying is like, I'm the one that initiated it because he was just not what I wanted. I knew that I had a soulmate I was dreaming of constantly back then. And I knew that he wasn't my soulmate. So I knew I had to leave. And when I did, Spirit, God, source, whatever, put in a woman at his job just randomly one day, just like that. As we were going through divorce proceedings, this woman was just put in his path, like boom, right there. You can't get away from it. She's gorgeous. Debatable. She was stunning on the outside, but inside, it was just like, just horrible, kind of mean. And one time, since he was starting to cheat on me with her, it's not really cheating when you're trying to get out, you know? But one day he was on the phone with this woman and they were like video calling or Skyping or something. And I was in the living room just doing my thing and he was in the bedroom and I heard them, you know, being intimate, and that broke my heart. I felt my heart like shatter that day. But I realized I took off my headphones. I was listening to headphones and I took them off and I heard them doing that. I was like, oh God, this is going to kill me. I'm going to die here today. And a couple days later, I realized what happens. These karmics are in their life to distract them from you, from targeting you so that you can get away.
God is literally bringing in karmics so you can get away. And a couple days later, she was like talking about me. I heard them talking in the other room. I heard them talking about me. And this girl, she doesn't even know me from Adam, but she's like, what about your wife though? So tell me more about your wife. Like, what's her Facebook? What's her name on there? Like, what does she do? Like, tell me more. Tell me more. That's when I knew this is a huge problem a lot of women face. It's not just one guy. It's a karmic feminine energy that follows you everywhere in every new connection you ever have. And so once I heard that, he was like, why the fuck does it matter? I'm with you, aren't I? Why does it matter? And they started fighting. That is exactly what's happening here. Spirit is showing me that you guys are about to see your abusive karmics go manifest an abusive karmic. And they're not going to be able to get out of that. They cannot get out. They're in it to learn lessons, just like you already did, right? So you're getting out because God is bringing in a play toy for your monster of a narcissist to be playing with that isn't you, okay? Because God loves you. Whoever they're probably manifesting in, I don't know if that's a child of God. I don't know. I hope not. I hope that that's not a beautiful, empathic person who's going to feel the torture of that narcissist. That's all I got to say. But if they're narcissists, they deserve each other, in my opinion. But yeah, so basically what happened was when I was leaving, he was cheating on me with her, took her on vacation, stuff like that, on the money that I was supposed to win in a divorce settlement. It was pretty much the most horrible thing ever. And that was in 2019. And then I started my business. I got more independent, very single. I was able to handle my own. I got caught up in some other shit, like covens and witchcraft and shit, because that's what happens to the chosen. You get handed over to the devil for a little bit of time. It's biblical. The elect, the chosen, you get handed over to the beast for, I truly believe it's about 3.5 years, to be honest. I realized yesterday in the Bible that there's this verse in Daniel 7:25, and it says that he will basically take the chosen ones, takes the holy ones, and blaspheme the Most High God for 3.5 years. Well, for times, and half a time. I really have to talk about this with a religious scholar because this shit is my favorite. I love Daniel and I love Revelations because those two are my favorite books of the Bible and they kind of coincide so well with each other. Anyway, if you guys are into that, please email me because I really want to talk to a Bible scholar about this. Anyway, the point is, you guys are in your you're in your life purpose. You're in your North Node now. And we need to get these people off of you. And we're going to do that by waving a dangling carrot in front of these people's minds. Hello. Wow, look how pretty that girl is, huh? Ooh, look at her. She looks like a model. Oh, look at that guy, huh? Oh, look at that guy. He's got money. Go chase him. God is going to put these karmics in your karmic's life. That is the message today. Because you are on your North Node. You're in your life purpose. You're not that type of person. You're not jealous. You don't gossip. That's not who you are. And you're working for God. And this is what happens. God works for you now, okay? Rock bottom. And I'm telling you, a lot of these karmics that have been destroying you and leaving you at rock bottom, they're going to realize that they are the problem. And how are they going to realize they're the problem, baby? You're going to do return to sender and they're going to be matched with a karmic at their level. That's how they're going to realize that they are rock bottom, that they are the problem, not you. You speak life. They speak death and poverty and emptiness and loneliness. And that's what they do. That's not what you do. As a child of the Most High God, you are abundance. Your entire demeanor is abundance. All you are is abundance. Okay? Death. So we have rock bottom and death. So this is what's going to end the karmic contracts for you guys, is your karmic is signing a new soul contract with another karmic. You're welcome. You're welcome for the way we got your husband to cheat on you with someone else so you can get out of Dodge because he's an abuser. You're welcome. You're literally welcome. So right now, don't bitch and moan about that, guys. Be grateful that you get out of this shit. Do you know how many covens I got out of? Do you know how many cults I've gotten out of? Because God will dangle something in front of my abuser's face and I can just run this way, getting out of Dodge. Do you know how many men have broken up with me under the disguise of them breaking up with me? When really God was making me break up with them, but because it was so not safe.
I let them believe they were ending it with me. Please do. Please believe that. That's cool. Yeah, dump me. Dump the witch. Dump the ugly girl. Like, go on to that woman over there, right? Go on to that pretty one. Go. Glow up. While I move over here and have a glow up. Like, I had one of my ex's wives one time, ex-wife, message me and say that she was like, how does it feel to know that my man fights for me and not you, Jenna? How does that feel? She legit showed up on my channel saying that garbage. I couldn't even believe it. I couldn't believe, in front of everyone, on my livelihood, on the thing that I make money to provide for myself. Couldn't believe it. She was like, how does it feel to know that he wants me and not you? And I was like, sweetheart, it feels like heaven. It feels like I might actually stand a chance at life. It feels like I might actually survive. Feels like I might actually live to tell the tale and write a book about it one day. That's what it feels like. So anyway, yeah, that happened. And I couldn't even believe it, but whatever. This stuff happens to a lot of us that get away. It's okay. Let their demons run rampant. You're going to be so safe, and you're going to see that people do really fuck with you, and people protect you. People love you. And if you're alone and you're single right now and you're like, but I don't have anybody to call on, Jen. You have you. You have the divine within you. That's all you really need right now. Okay? So I would highly suggest putting on the mind of Christ, which is the mind of you, and realizing that not everyone deserves your attention, and not everyone deserves your energy, your thoughts, or any of your money, your livelihood, a spot in your life. Not everybody deserves your phone calls right now or your texts back. No, not everybody. No. And so with this solar plexus that's like beaming now from the divine masculines, you guys are going to feel so much more safe and sound in their energy. Your divine masculine is you. Your divine masculine within you is coming online. And that feels so good. It feels safe, secure, like nobody can fuck with you. Nobody would fuck with you. The divine within you will handle anything that is unfair. So for a lot of you who are leaving these narcissistic abusers right now, listen to me. I get it. I get that whole feeling like, oh my God, he's cheating. I just caught him cheating. Or he works so many hours now, Jenna. It's like, I don't even get him anymore. It's like 70 hours a week. And like, what the fuck? Or he's just out with his family all the time and I never get to see him. Girl, take that as a fucking gift. Take it as a gift, baby. As a woman who has had multiple romantic relationships that have ended in complete disaster, please take it from me. Thank your lucky stars. Start seeing that shit differently. You're welcome. You're very welcome. You're welcome that we love you enough to dangle a beautiful, gorgeous carrot right in front of their face to get you out of Dodge, to save your life. Because a lot of you psychics, you don't understand. You may have been trafficked like me. I don't know. I was trafficked last year. I was in an unexpected witch coven. I had no idea that I was going into a home with 3 practicing witches and a warlock. No idea. I just thought there are roommates and a landlord, and I literally was dating a landlord. So I was like, okay, they're just roommates. No, they're actually not though. Every last one of them women work together in destroying me. They would like put my toiletries in my shampoo and perfume, and they'd fuck with all my shit. They even stole the toilet paper. They would do stuff like that. And I had no idea that I was being targeted spiritually and psychically. I had to go learn what witchcraft is, and then I had to go learn how to rise above it. So take it from me, when God brings a third party into a situation and you're trying to get out, you're welcome. You're welcome. That's how much we love you, baby. That's how much we love you. It's a rescue mission. We very much love you, and you should not be in some witch bitch cult, okay? No, thank you. You're God's child. So watch God handle this shit, huh?
How is this going to be handled, Spirit? Blessings. Take it as a blessing. Please see it as a blessing. Please see that abusive asshole that you're dating. Please see him cheating on you as a blessing. Okay? Thank you. Invisible. See it as invisible blessings, because I'm telling you right now, guys, this is like God cloaking you so you can get away from abuse. The last thing you want to do is get angry about it or kick a gift horse in the mouth. You know, it's a gift and God is trying to give it to you. So can you please just accept the gift and move the fuck away from a guy that is not meant for you? And as a manifestation coach, you know I would, girl. You know, if you really wanted this man, I would sit here and I'd tell you how to get him. I would. But sometimes, baby, I got to use my own spiritual discernment with in coaching and say, honey, cut the fucking cord. That dude is a deadbeat. Cut the cords. What's he call you? Once every 6 months? He took you at Olive Garden for your birthday last year. Okay. What are we doing, ladies? Were we waiting on these train wrecks of men to give you any promise, any commitment? Girl, go on, though. Go give your damn self your commitment. Go give your commitment to you, mamas. Go be that queen today, okay? Dude, pisses me off when God is literally trying to bless you guys with something even bigger and better. And you're like, but I want that guy though. I want him. No, you don't. You want a husband. You want a beautiful father for your children. You want a man who will wash his dishes. You want a man who puts the toilet seat down. Yeah? You want love. No, but I want that guy though, and only that guy, and I want him, and only him. Okay, bye. Like literally bye. I don't want to help you. I do not. I can't even stomach the idea of taking your money to try to convince you that that dude is a good dude. No, he's a douchebag. He's a douchebag. And I'm not going to sit here and promote that you go back with a douchebag, period. So if any of you going forward are working with me, if you got an asshole from the past who wants your energy, girl, I am not even about to be the type that sits here and promotes that for you. I am not going to take your money and then feed you bullshit. I'm not here to enable you. I'm not here to coddle you. I'm here to get you to see that you are under psychic and spiritual and psychological warfare. You don't want that man. You want love. You want a husband. You don't want just that dude. So go reframe what it is you're actually wanting. What is it you truly want? Because I bet you anything, if you were to look at the physical 3D world, the physical 3D traits of what that dude is presenting to you, you'd see he's a fucking train wreck. You'd see he's a disaster on legs. If you gave a shit. A lot of you women don't give a shit. A lot of the women on this platform and in the spiritual community in general, you don't give a shit. You do not. You want to go beg a man for breadcrumbs when you own the goddamn bakery. I don't understand that, women. I don't get it, ladies. I don't. Because what, you're afraid to be alone? You're afraid to cut cords and walk away from some douchebag who gives you crumbs every month he calls you once? I don't get it. You're a goddess. Act like it. Make that man, well, miss you, first of all, but then go find another one. Like, girl, do you know in 2.2 seconds, like magic. Next. I'll see you now. Hi, what do you have to offer? Always something bigger, always something better, always. Always. The universe never gives you worse, I'll tell you that much. Every time you walk away, I don't care if you've loved that man for 50 years, every time you walk away, the universe always replaces that man with a 2.0, honey. Way better, and most of the time, always bigger. Bigger and better, my loves. My loves! If only you knew what my 2025 has looked like. Bigger and better, my love. God's always waiting to surprise you with something better. Always, because you're growing, you're ascending, you're healing, you're doing all this work, right? So once you cut cords with that loser shithead from the past, you cut cords,
Bring in the real one, girl. Bring in the next one. Bring in the next. If it's a karmic and you still have karmic lessons to learn, well, bring in the next karmic. God. Stop getting caught up on the same asshole with the same problems and at least bring in somebody new so you can start to see, wow, it is my problem. I have this issue regarding men. I have this issue regarding relationships. It's not a man thing. It's a me thing, projecting my insecurities onto a man. Sometimes it is better to be single, girl. It is better to be single, okay? You deserve so much better than the shit karmic that you have had to endure all this time. And so when God is giving you the out, you're sneaking away, you're getting out under the cover of darkness because it's actually like abuse for real. Be grateful. You're welcome. You're welcome. When we put another woman in your man's face, you're welcome, honey. He's a dirtbag. We helped you dodge a bullet. You're welcome. You want to see what God's got for you? Because you're so fucking gorgeous? Because you're the most gorgeous woman that's ever existed in the history of ever? Do you want to see what God wants to give you, the goddess? Do you want to see what the queen gets, baby? Oh, no. The queen, that bitch. Do you want to see what you get as the queen? Do you want to? Because I'm telling you right now, the universe ain't fucking around. The universe is like, bet. If you fight for you, we fight for you. Bet. If you dump that guy, we'll replace him. Bet. You must not know about me. You must not know about me. I can never know you in 1 second. Matter of fact, he's already in my life. Period. That's it. So, God, the real one though, the living God, the one that can do this shit, the one that runs this shit, is about to get you out of the Grim Reaper's hands, called your husband, by flaunting a floozy right in front of him. And I love that for you because congratulations, my love. You get to go break free. You get to go get away scot-free. You get to go and save yourself and your children. And do you know how much that is a God-given gift? And only a true former cult member. I mean, I was in 3 cults. I was in a religious cult, I was in a spiritual cult, and I was in a sex cult. And I'm telling you right now, only a girl who escaped 3 fucking cults like that would be able to appreciate the fact that God sends in distractions for your abuser so you can get the hell out of Dodge. Okay? So be grateful for that. Be grateful you have that. Are we looking at some Jenna magic? Oh, yeah. Yes, we're looking at Jenna magic because that is basically all that exists. There will never be another day where I allow any woman to channel through me and not have contributed in some way to do so. Let me repeat. You will not be in my energy to channel through me unless I know that you afforded it somehow, that you paid the cost, that you paid the price. Meaning, you went to God to get to you. You went to God to have that higher vibrational energy. And if I accidentally channel you because you're my best friend and we're super, super tight, that's one thing. But I will never allow ever again a dark, karmic, negative, distorted karmic feminine to channel through me when they have contributed jack shit to this, my empire, my man, my friends, my confidence, my self-esteem. Nah, if you're like a high vibrational woman and you're just that powerful and you're that strong as like my coworker or an employee or my best friend or whatever, that's one thing. Oh my God, I would love to channel a queen goddess. If I accidentally channel you because you're just so enmeshed in my energy, that's one thing. But if you guys are psychic and you're waking up to the fact that you're psychic, you have got to start having better boundaries. It's very important. The only ones that are allowed to access your energy and to channel through you now, who are allowed to, are those who have gone to God, those who are Christ consciousness, those who are literally Christ consciousness. You pushed out. Everyone now is you pushed out. Whether you're taking on a demon, congratulations. Everybody is going to be resonating at that demonic level. That's just how it is. You're in that vibration. You're in that reality. Congratulations. You are now attracting to you those who have the same mindset as you.
Now, when you put on the mind of Christ, the one that saves you, hello, the mind that saves you, the optimistic one, the positive one, the upbeat one, the chipper one, the motivational one, that one. Who? You are Christ. You're Jesus, though. You're Jesus in the end times, huh? The second return of you, bitch, because you were dead and now you're alive. It's really great. It's really great. You're going to make a movie, a book about it one day, all right? So now what you're doing is you're having to realize that every single person who channeled through you up until now was kind of a liar and a cheat and a deceiver. And isn't that shit biblical? Doesn't it even say that in the book? It says, those who came before me were liars, cheats, and thieves, or something like that. I can't remember what the exact, but this is how it is. Everyone before you, the Christ, the I am presence, the second return baby, until it was you putting on the mind of you in your authenticity, you were always someone else. It's okay. It's okay. You were looking through the lens of someone else. And this is why you hated your life, your money, your boyfriend, your man, your kids, your everything, your job. It's all right. It's all right. But you're waking up to the fact that you are God now. You are it. You're the only one. So you're the one that determines which mind, which program you're running today. Which program are you running in the matrix? Which one do you claim to be? Do you claim to be that joyous, happy, carefree, financially abundant person that is happy and in love? Or are you going to take on the mind of someone else who thinks differently than you, and you almost like try them on as an avatar? It's almost like they bring their energy to you and is like, here's an option. Take me on instead. Let me possess you instead. But it's not like they're actual, like these shadow figures or something from hell. It's not like you're going into hell and dealing with hellhounds. It's that what's happening is people know how to project their energy, their astral body, their mental body, their causal body, all these spiritual things. They know how to send their energy towards you. And then if you have weak boundaries, you have to take it on because you have no choice. You don't even realize it's happening most of the time. But so my point to a lot of the new psychics that are coming into your power, you guys are sitting here legit every day, 10,000 fucking affirmations a day. I am beautiful. I am so healthy. I'm amazing. I'm talented. I love my clients. My clients love me. I'm so rich. I'm so pursued. I love it. I'm chosen. 10,000 times a day. And then all of a sudden you look around your life and you're like, what the actual fuckaroni is happening now? Girl, it's because you're believing that your 10,000 affirmations is not the most powerful shit in the world. And you're going to let one or two negative thoughts ruin 10,000 positive thoughts. It's because you're giving more weight to the negative thoughts than you are the positive. Why are we doing that? You have to know who you are. You have to know thyself. Okay, guys, this shit is real. Okay, spiritual war is real. All right. It's real. This shit's real. Okay. And you got to really start giving a fuck about your boundaries, guys. All right. Anyway, I love you. Thank you for being here. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.